Go ahead.
All right, so where do we leave off at?
Okay. So we were talking about how do you feel that Kids Club has benefited you in terms of social skills and making friends?
Basically, before I started here, I only had about 3 or 4 close friends. When I came here, I felt a little nervous, like I didn't know if I'm going to get along with these people. But as soon as I started coming a couple days and introducing myself, I met a lot more new friends here. Like I have a couple out there in the common area that are very close to me. Ian, Ben, Nick, which he's not here, Donald, basically any Sea Dragon that I knew for like a long time. Chris, which he's not here anymore, but he was very close to me. He likes some of the stuff I do, football, we talk about football, play Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff that they get me involved in that I never played. So every time with the social skill stuff, I take that home or out in the community and try to meet new friends. So I have a lot of friends now that I hang around with and stuff.
That's great. So have you been keeping in touch with your friends that are no longer in the program then?
Yeah. I have a Facebook now, so Chris is on there, and every time I get on, I talk to Chris every now and then, or Ian, if he's on. So I get to talk to them quite a bit.
That's great.
Do you have any goals for yourself this summer?
One of my goals basically is with my anger. I have a little issue with anger and trying to compromise with my mom. So my counselor and me decided to make a goal for myself to have compromising and like trying to find out good positive ways to switch my anger. Instead of yelling or something, maybe go outside, listen to music, or like I have a journal now that if I get so angry, instead of just yelling at someone, I could write it down, whatever I felt like when I'm angry, and show it to her, and we could try to narrow it down to what's triggering all this anger, because we usually can't find what's triggering it. So that's one of my goals, is trying to lower the anger level, which right now, the last week I've seen her, a counselor, we actually lowered it a little bit. She said I was doing pretty well. My mom says I was doing pretty well. So we lowered the level a little bit. I'm going to try to keep on doing that so I don't have a lot of anger bursts and stuff.
That's great.
If you weren't here during the summertime, what would you be doing?
If I wasn't here, I would probably be spending time with my family, my dad. Maybe we could go, because I really want to go to Hershey Park again and ride that new roller coaster, Sky Rush, because I haven't ride Fahrenheit yet because the line was so long. But if I could go to Hershey Park, I would go with my family. And we could go there and ride the new roller coasters and stuff. Just basically spend time with family and friends.
What would you be doing every day, though, if you weren't here at club?
Oh, every day, if I could do just simple stuff, helping family members, helping other people that can't do stuff. Like mostly throughout the day, I help my grandmother if I'm not here, or I help neighbors because my grandmother is older and just has some problems with health, and I decide, well, I can do this for her, and I can do this for other people because they usually can't get around and stuff. So I go around to the community and places and help people throughout the day.
That's good.
Good young man.
Do you feel that any of the skills you've learned at Kids Club have helped you be better able to relate to your family or to the friends that you already had?
The skills, yeah, you could say that they helped a lot because most of my family members I couldn't get along with, like my mom, for example. We always fought. But with the social skills of having to compromise and stuff with one of them, I actually got to talking about my mom and stuff about some privileges, and I earned one of those privileges to go somewhere. So I got to compromise with her, and my mom and I have been going pretty well. We haven't been arguing as much. So.
What's your favorite part of Kids Club?
Favorite part, well, it could be going to the gym, doing stuff, going out to the park, morning walks, because that gets me, sometimes when I'm tense in the morning, I could use a morning walk to calm down, talk to people. Lunch, of course, food. Cooking activities. I love to cook new things because I like to cook and stuff. But yeah, any connect, anything basically.
It's all fun.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I think we got
All right.
plenty. It's fantastic.
Good job.
Great job,
Very
Brennan.
nice.
Thank you.
Could you do me a favor and say your name for me, please?
Jennifer Davidson,
And could you spell that for me?
Jennifer, and Davidson's Davidson.
Okay, Jennifer, what is your official title? here?
I am the program director of the Amazing Kids Club.
It or you, maybe just answer with the name, like the Amazing Kids Club is, or instead of it is, or something like that.
Got it.
We receive funding from you, we receive funding from United Way.
Got it. So it's clear.
Exactly, yeah.
Go ahead.
Jennifer, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about how the Amazing Kids Club got started?
Well, the Amazing Kids Club is the result of our area's growing population of autism. And I was working in the field, and I was also a mother of an autistic daughter who was making progress through the school services, was receiving all kinds of the home therapies, but there was a missing piece. And it was so obvious to me as a trained professional that I started working with my company and the state, and we developed this group model. The group model is all about children being with children, children making friends, a place to really hone in on that socialization part that is so missing when children work to better their skills with an adult. An adult working with a child can teach a skill, but only way you can be a child and learn to play and socialize is to play and socialize with children. So that was my whole idea, because my daughter, this program opened between her ages of 13 and 14, and she had no friends. The school was great. We had great therapists. She was learning to talk. She was doing all the, the developmental things that autistic kids have to really get extra help to learn, and everything needed to be extra done, and doctors were 10 times more for than a typical kid. But the phone never rang. She never got invited to a birthday party. And it's heartbreaking as a parent. Meanwhile, I was working professionally with other families, and I noticed the same trend. And we were all noticing it, that really wish we had a place that we could take. So efforts to take them just by yourself to a movie or a play area. Well, it was a mom and you trying to push your child in. It still didn't work. And my whole idea, I started researching, and I came up with this group model. And we named it the Amazing Kids Club because I always thought of these kids were extra amazing because they have to work so much harder to be a kid and have the same success as other kids. So every little thing they do makes them more amazing than a child who doesn't have the same struggles.